Koko, the feathered grandpa, who refused to give up. Imagine a creature born in the 1940s before the internet, before cell phones, even before color TV. That's Koko, a parrot older than most of us can even imagine. He's the same age as Chuck Norris, and with 84 years under his feathers, Koko wears his age like a badge of honor.
Goedemorgen, Koko. Goedemorgen. Hallo, liefie. Goedemorgen. Nee, wakker. Heb je lekker geslapen? Wat gaan we doen vandaag? Wat gaan we doen vandaag? Iets leuks doen.
He's got all the quirks of a seasoned old-timer. He squints disapprovingly at his surroundings, checks his sleeping sheets with military precision, and perches with the posture of someone who's seen it all and, frankly, isn't impressed anymore. You might laugh. But Koko's the kind of bird who makes you feel like you need to step up your game just by looking at you. But the thing about Koko is that he didn't always have this comfortable life. His story begins in pain, not peace. Years ago, Koko was rescued by the police after being mistreated for who knows how long. When my friend took him in, he was a shell of himself, distrustful, withdrawn, and visibly traumatized. We'd visit regularly, hoping to win him over with soft voices and little treats. But Koko didn't care. He ignored us completely, especially me.
Kokie, Kokie, gaan we naar buiten? Kokootje, Kokootje. Lekker gewoon. Vind je het wel lekker buiten?
Still, I kept coming back, and over time, something changed, not in him, but in me. I realized I wasn't just visiting a bird anymore. I had started to love him. Then came a day we hadn't expected. My friend could no longer care for Koko, and suddenly, this grumpy, distant parrot who didn't even like me became my responsibility. At first, he wanted nothing to do with me. He would hiss, puff up, or simply turn his back whenever I walked in. But I didn't give up. I couldn't. Slowly, with patience, quiet company, and a whole lot of his favorite snacks. Something began to shift. Koko started responding, first with a glance, then a head tilt. Then one day, he let me scratch his neck. It felt like a miracle.
Gaan we lekker wandelen? Gaan we wandelen met de hondjes? Ja, hè? Oh, zo lekker. Lekker zonnetje, hè? Oh, zo lekker zonnetje. Oh, zo lekker poetsen. Lekker poetsen.
But soon, we noticed something was off. Koko bumped into walls, missed his perch, and often stayed curled up, sleeping all day, after a vet visit. We learned he had severe eye problems. One eye was beyond saving and had to be removed. We were terrified. Anesthesia at his age could kill him.
Ja, het is ook al groot. Nou zeg.
Gaat Kokie mee?
Ja. Gaat Koko mee? Oh. Echt waar.
But he was clearly in pain, and we couldn't let him keep suffering. The surgery was a risk, a big one, but Koko made it through. And then, he transformed, that sleepy old bird gone. He began exploring again, climbing, whistling, playing. We realized he hadn't been just old, he'd been in constant pain. Once that was gone, Koko came alive in a way we had never seen before. And then came Chico. Chico is young, just 21 years old, full of energy and curiosity. When we introduced him to Koko, we were cautious. Would they get along? Would Koko be annoyed? We didn't expect what happened. Koko lit up. He started following Chico around the house like a lovesick teenager. Wherever Chico goes, Koko goes. They preen each other, share snacks, and even nap side by side. It's the kind of bond you'd expect between two lifelong friends, only one of them had been alone almost his entire life. It's beautiful, and it's healing. When Koko first came to us, vets said he had maybe a year left. That was over 7 years ago. Today, Koko rules the house. He's the boss, the elder, the heart of our little flock, and he's living proof that love, real, patient. Consistent love can transform even the most wounded souls. Watching him and Chico together is like watching hope in action. They remind us that it's never too late to find joy, never too late to heal, never too late for a second chance. Koko's story isn't just about survival, it's about transformation, friendship, and the quiet power of showing up for someone every single day. If Koko's journey touched you even a little, we'd be so grateful if you'd tap that like button. Maybe even subscribe to follow more of his story and the stories of other animals who remind us what kindness can do. Because if an 84-year-old bird can learn to love again, what's stopping the rest of us? And if you're thinking about welcoming a parrot or any animal into your life, take a moment to really learn what they need. Talk to people who've lived it. Do the research, because caring for them the right way isn't just compassionate, it's the very least they deserve.